If you don't know what you're looking at, you're laying your eyes on old school royalty. The Prince of Old School, Colby Corino, makes his JCW in-ring debut tonight. But many, many years ago, me and my father came here to JCW, and he was on a mission because all he saw when he looked around was a bunch of clowns, a bunch of neon ninjas, a bunch of gimmicks. So what I'm here to do is to continue his mission. And tonight, Facade, I'm going to show you and everyone else exactly what you are. Nothing but a facade.
Fuck 'em up, hit 'em with an uppercut. I'm from the Fight Club, you know we love the love. Bring it, don't sing it, I'm the king of the ring. Boom, bam, goddamn, slam, down, body slam. If you looking for a motherfucking fight, here I am. Fight Club, you can hang, throw the boots and let 'em swing. Jump in, Fight Club. Think you hard enough, drop the beats with uppercuts.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to JCW Lunacy. Tonight's first match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 187 pounds, from Jacksonville, North Carolina, by way of Philadelphia, he is the Prince of Old School, Colby Corino.
A second-generation superstar, the former NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion. He is the Prince of Old School. I am Mark Roberts, here along with Zach Amigo. Tell me about Colby Corino.
You know, some people might call him the Prince of Old School. I call him the son of a egg-sucking dog. I never liked his daddy, I never liked him. Now,
and his opponent, weighing in at 191 pounds, he roams the streets at night, creeping while you're sleeping. He is the Neon Ninja, Facade!
Smash and attack and crush it on your parties. The Neon Ninja, quicker than a flash when taking a picture. The Neon Ninja, go ninja, go ninja, go.
and people recognize one of their own.
Quicker than a flash when taking a picture. The Neon Ninja, go ninja, go ninja, go. The Neon Ninja, quicker than a flash when taking a picture. The Neon Ninja, go ninja, go ninja, go.
That is quite a keepsake that man has there.
Across the sky, a ninja flashes in the blink of an eye. No lie, it's Facade, the neon god, lighting adversaries up like a lightning rod. Harder than a Viking, quicker than a snake.
Yeah, Facade, a world-traveled grappler. He has been around the world in most countries twice. And I'm not just talking about the places where you always see wrestling, where you expect to see it in Canada, in Mexico, in Japan, in the UK. We're talking about him going to places like the Philippines. He's been to Russia.
He has been all over the place, and he has gained new moves and techniques everywhere he goes. But can anyone be more experienced than a second generation?
Should be.
Second generation talent like Colby Corino. Starting out hot tonight.
All of the other silliness aside, and that was an excellent impression of the American Dream that you had there. This is going to be a phenomenal wrestling match.
The crowd in Little Rock tonight is hot.
And this one starting out with some clean wrestling. These men getting a test of each other, feeling each other out to see who's going to start this card with a W. They are loud in Little Rock tonight.
They're going to blow the roof off the place, my friend.
Live from the hall in Little Rock, Arkansas, it is Colby Corino here on his JCW in-ring debut. We already heard he was here as a 14-year-old supporting his father. Goes for a pinning attempt. It's a 2 count only. Facade remaining in control of the head, now going to the wrist.
The problem with a competitor like Facade here at JCW Lunacy is he matches the ring, so you don't quite know where he is at any point.
And he moves so fast it all just becomes a neon blur, and there goes Colby Corino straight across the ring. If he even knows where he is, Facade's gonna find him. Facade up and over.
Ooh, a big slap right across the pectoral muscle of Colby Corino.
Facade coming in the hard way and sends Colby all the way across again. Pillar to post goes Corino. He winds up, but no. Facade can duck and weave and kick with the very best of them.
And these juggalos are going absolutely wild. They love Facade.
Well, you'll see this throughout the night. Facade is one of them. Facade is a juggalo, and we've got a lot on the roster who are juggalos and those who seem to resent the juggalo way.
And Facade showing his juggalo fandom with that slap, 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 chop, chop, chop.
Coming down the hard way is Facade.
Right on the Facadicals. Going for that big backbreaker maybe.
Right across
slips
the
and
top,
nope.
perhaps.
Ooh.
Yes, he nails it, and Facade comes down.
Sent right out into the steel guardrail. That cannot feel good. He is laid out.
Coming down hard. Jeff, the ref, checking him out. Says Facade is still in this thing. Going to give him to a count of 10 as Colby Corino is just going to take a breather.
And this is quite the conundrum here. We're going to see two things right now. We're going to see if Facade can meet the count, and we're going to see if Jeff, the ref, can actually count to 10. He's been practicing in the back.
He's halfway there. I think Jeff could have kept going, but Colby Corino with the baseball slide takes Facade out, deposits him back in the ring where Colby would like to see his first win here in JCW.
Big knee right to the spine.
Smart to try to take away the mobility of a high flyer like Facade. He is quite literally a ninja.
And Colby with a flip of his own with that big senton.
2 count only.
You know, he's got attacking the ribs and the back, trying to take out that core of Facade, keep him from being able to do some of those big leaps that he's known for.
Exactly. Try to keep Facade grounded. That is the place where Colby Corino is going to have the advantage on the mat. Lighting each other up with chops. Facade gets caught again in a big breaker position. Almost had him.
Colby seems to have some problem with the count on that one. Maybe he saw Jeff the ref practicing how to count backstage and has some issues with it.
You're a juggalo, are you not?
I've been told.
Well, so's Jeff the ref. What's all the hate about? Up in a package here. It's the L driver. No, wait, I'm sorry. He didn't sit down. He got another backbreaker there is what he did.
And he's saving that L driver. That's his finish.
Softening up the back for it is Colby Corino. And the fans here in the hall in Little Rock are not taking to Colby.
Oh, another big leaping knee this time.
That was vicious. That hurt my back.
Facade's back has got to be absolutely screaming in torture right now.
But I think Facade has more in his arsenal than just being an aerial wrestler.
Oh, no, he's got strikes. He's got incredible mat wrestling. This is an incredibly talented individual, and I hope Colby isn't taking him lightly.
We saw the kicks as well. You got to be able to stand to deliver those kicks, and right now, Facade fighting from underneath here, but he's not giving up. Colby with a beautiful jumping knee right on the mark.
Right in the chops on Facade, sending those dreadlocks spinning.
Facade sets it up with a beautiful kick, turned Colby inside out. It is the opening that Facade needs. Create some space here. He's got to capitalize on it.
Excellent ring awareness by Facade. He sees he's in that corner, and I think he's setting up something big.
Whoever gets to their feet first, obviously going to have quite the advantage here in our opening contest, and it is Facade feeding off of the strength of the Juggalos. Hits a line, and an elbow sends Colby down.
Oh, Facade building up some big momentum.
Beautiful moonsault takes Colby down. What's Facade got in mind here? He's going all the way back up again.
Facade glowing even more than when he came out, when he feels the energy of this crowd.
Facade walking those ropes, but no! Colby catches him with the super kick. Hooks the... No!
Facade with his fingertips barely reaching the rope.
So
Once again,
close.
Excellent ring awareness.
His fingertips barely got there before Jeff, the ref, got to the canvas. Now, going up into
for a
that
big
electric chair.
Bracing himself. Oh, Facade fighting back. And Colby places him right on the top rope. Could be a big mistake.
Yeah, I agree. You don't want Facade up there to have that sort of an advantage. There you see a downward kick into the face of Colby. Facade coming from the position where he had... Oh!
Oh.
What a pile driver sends Colby up the ramp. He is loopy.
But what a veteran move by Colby Corino, making sure he's not in the ring for the 3 count.
Maybe. Might
Saving
have been a
himself
little
the
bit of
match,
luck.
if you ask me. Ooh. One more shot below the belt, right into, as one great announcer would say, right in the yam bag.
The second time Facade has taken punishment in that area along with the lower back. But there goes Colby up and over the hard way back into the ring.
Facade looks to be retreating. Nope, he's setting something up big.
Facade gets a running start and a springboard, but nobody home.
Colby using the referee to his advantage. And now he's going for it.
Got Facade just where he wants him. And there's the L driver. Colby hooks the leg, and that's it. He's victorious in his JCW
And
debut.
your winner, Colby Corino!
You can paint it black, you can paint it white, you can paint it every color of the rainbow. The only color that matters to Colby Corino is the green cash he's walking over to the payroll for tonight. A big win for the Prince of Old School, Colby Corino Daddy.
A successful debut, a win on the first try for Colby Corino, and I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of him around here. The lunacy has already begun. I'm Mark Roberts. This is Zach Amigo, and you are looking live at the Hall in Little Rock, Arkansas. This is JCW Lunacy March of Madness, and we're already seeing some lunacy, aren't we?
These juggalos are going absolutely insane, my friend. I couldn't be more happy to be back here in the thick of things. This is the time of my life, and we are going to have a hell of a night tonight, my friend.
We've still got 8 big bouts to come, but right now we are going to hear from the former JCW World Tag Team Champions, the Brothers of Funstruction.
Bravo!
Ruffo, you ready? Little Rock, you better be ready. Ruffo! Ruffo, you ready? Little Rock, this is the first time the brothers are here. So let me ask you, are you ready to clown and whoop whoop and act stupid? Because the brothers of Funstruction are here at Lunacy. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Let's take it down to the ring announcer.
Another fine juggalette, some of the best Little Rock, Arkansas has to offer.
I assume you meant that.
Our next match is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Okay, it's 3. 1, 2, 1, 1, let's go.
Weighing in at a combined weight of 622 pounds from the United Streets of Arkansas, the master of Benjitsu, K-Tuber, and a classically violent William Blackwell.
Two intimidating gentlemen making their JCW debut tonight.
That's right, we've got classically violent William J. Blackwell.
And their opponents,
They're in the corner getting some stretches in.
weighing in at 17 boxes of popcorn, 6 bags of cotton candy, and 22 bags of circus peanuts. They hail from the Funstruction tent from the Dark Carnival. Here is Yabu the Clown and his brother Ruba. Together, they are the brothers of Funstruction.
Now these guys are native juggalos and clearly beloved among the fans here in Little Rock.
That is true. Yabo and Ruffalo, the brothers of Funstruction, joining JCW Lunacy again, and the fans going absolutely apeshit.
Former tag team champions held those championships for more than 2 years.
And let's see what tricks they have up their sleeve.
Well, you know there are always tricks. There's also, why, that's the gathering stick, isn't it?
Oh, it certainly is, my friend.
It's the gathering stick from the Gathering of the Juggalos. Here, held by Ruffo the Clown.
Quite a mix of styles here. Brothers of Funstruction here to have a good time, but they are serious competitors, and I hope their opponents don't take them lightly just because of the colorful outfits and makeup. These guys are no joke.
We've got both Cade Toomer and William Blackwell with jiu-jitsu backgrounds. That's what the brothers have to deal with here. Cade Toomer says he says he practices fat jitsu. Do you know anything about that?
I know a lot about the fat part. I haven't gotten to the jitsu yet.
Blackwell starting out for his team, and it seems that Blackwell might not quite know what to make of the clowns.
The sneer on Blackwell's face tells a story all in its own. He is here to wrestle. He is not here for any of the shenanigans that the Brothers of Funstruction may be trying to pull tonight.
Blackwell's mouth pointed down almost as much as Ruffo's. Grabs ahead may be the best thing to do against a much taller opponent, bringing the clown down to size.
Sometimes you got to go down to Clown Town. Oh, big stomp. Right on the Tootsies.
Some very big boots, some very big shoes coming down there on William Blackwell. Oh, but the clown made the mistake of turning his back on his opponent, and William Blackwell is more than equipped to take advantage of that situation.
If William Blackwell can pull off moves like that, today might be the day the clown cried.
Doesn't want to spend too much time showing off to the crowd, though, this Blackwell. The brothers, as I said, tag team champions for more than 2 years. They have been through the best of the very best here in JCW.
Oh, wow, look at that. Talking about a trick up your sleeve.
Why, it's the sleeve up his sleeve. Well, it's got to end eventually, right?
If that's what his shirts are like, I'd love to know where he buys his condoms.
Into the ropes and down off with the Manhattan drop. Blackwell clearly feeling it, getting no time to recuperate. It's a snap bear. And in comes Yabo. It's the flapjack, assisted senton. First pin attempt of the match yields a 2 count.
I believe they call that the flip cup.
The flip cup, that's the one. That's why you're here.
And Blackwell retreating to his corner. Looking for support from K. Toomer.
And here comes the bigger man of the team. I'm not sure how well the brothers have this man scouted.
Talk about K. Toomer. This guy might be where's the size of 2 more men. That is a big motherfucker.
You're exactly right. And the brothers are going to take advantage by, well, it's a little bit of mind games, isn't it?
Oh, I think he's trying to go for the big distraction.
Oh, there goes the balloon.
He must be feeling a little deflated right now.
I think that's exactly right.
Ooh, and a big tie to the chest on K. Toomer. But it doesn't affect him. Let's try it for it again, I guess.
Well, I'm not sure how much it would hurt. Maybe his feelings. But now Yabo unloading with the forearms.
Are working.
Makes the tag, and that's exactly what the brothers are going to need to do.
That's not the kind of man you give a snack in the middle of a match. That's just going to make him more. That was like giving Popeye spinach.
Big double clothesline sends both brothers down.
Oh, and they just got rocked. K. Toomer knocking the brother destruction's dicks right in the dirt.
Taking both men off of their feet. I don't know if we are going to see K. Toomer leave his feet. Hasn't happened yet.
Ooh, another big shot.
Open hand. I felt that one from here.
Oh, big double slap. Big squisher in the corner.
K. Toomer really making easy work here of the brothers. Can you believe it?
I told you not to feed that man popcorn.
Maybe it was the offense of having that done to him that upset him.
I think it was the popcorn.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, I mean, I guess you'd know better than I in this situation.
I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm talking about in any way, shape, or form. This crowd solidly behind the brothers of Funstruction.
Fighting back, coming off the top, but he got caught and thrown with a giant belly to belly. My goodness, that may have been an even worse outcome than just getting gripped into a big bear hug.
Oh, that is the kind of move that could end a match. K. Toomer fully in control right now.
Going to be able to do whatever he wants with Ruffo standing him back up. What's it going to be? Taking him into the far side. Up and down, spines on the pines.
Holy shit, a spine buster that would give Ron Simmons a hard-on.
A one-handed cover. Now that is a little bit too cocky against the former champs. Take him to clown school. It's a big jawbreaker, but sends the big man into his corner, tagging back in.
Oh, but
Blackwell.
they're that close. They're that close. Blackwell sent him to the ropes. Ooh, sliding lariat.
The brothers have the advantage here. Pin attempt, 2 count only. The brothers are both so tall, their bodies so long, even if you pull them out to the middle, they could practically reach for the tag.
Yeah, all jokes aside, the brothers from Funstruction are some big boys.
Second turnbuckle on the inside. A leg drop finds nobody home. And after the atomic drop earlier, Blackwell is really feeling vulnerable down there.
That tailbone of Blackwell has got to be damaged by this point after all those big shots.
Tag and a big line. A drop kick with those giant clown shoes. And getting spanked with a big clown tie. Have you ever had that happen to you?
Yes, but never for free. Big clown kip up.
Is he going up? No, he's going for the chicken.
He's got the chicken. He's got the chicken. This ref being very, very lenient with the use of foreign objects here by the brothers of Funstruction.
Well, the chicken went right into the face. Was not to his advantage to bring that object into the ring.
Now let's see what these two are setting up. Blackwell and Toom are looking like they're going for something real big.
Looking like a unit that knows each other well, setting up in a neck breaker position. Oh! He forgot about the possibility of getting water squirted in his face, which you obviously have to come prepared for here.
And Blackwell once again landing right again on the yin big.
And there's a balloon busted right in the face. Distracts long enough for the big boot.
Now let's see what they're setting up.
Blackwell is dazed and confused and in a prone position and takes a big stomp off the top. That may be enough to wrap this one up, and the brothers have done it.
And your winners, the brothers of Funstruction!
The brothers of Funstruction bringing the violence to JCW Lunacy, along with a little bit of laughs for the crowd, and everybody goes home happy when life's a circus.
The brothers showing they are a formidable team here in JCW, despite no longer having those tag straps around their waist.
But they have to have those titles on their mind now that they've returned to JCW Lunacy. Those tag titles, a hot commodity.
Blackwell now crawling up the ramp right beside us here. He is worse for wear as the brothers party with the Juggalos here in Little Rock.
And meanwhile, Blackwell's gonna probably have to go home and sit on a bag of ice.
We got balloons all over the place out here.
It's a party here in Little Rock tonight, my friend. And that's the thing about the brothers of Funstruction. No matter what, they're willing to pull out that cock.
Well, we have seen how formidable a team the brothers are. Another team they know well is the Southern Six. I know you know a lot about those guys.
Oh, I fucking love those guys. Best song in wrestling.
It's a catchy tune. I believe, oh, look at that. We got some cleaning up of the ring here. We needed it. We are going to hear now some from the Southern Six. Let's hear from them.
What? I just wanted to come see you. You know, my dad said I can't wrestle tonight because I have lung COVID in my elbow, and I just cannot participate tonight. I've just been hurting a lot. I've been sick as a dog, and I just can't wrestle. But I should still get paid because he told me, you know, I was here and
You know, Carrie, sounds to me like you're scared to wrestle Mickey Knuckles.
I'm not scared of shit.
Listen, I'm gonna look into this fucking bullshit you're talking about. I'm gonna speak to your dad myself.
No, you can't call my dad.
Why not?
Because he's hunting polar bears right now in Alaska.
You better hope you're right, you little bitch. I'm gonna look into this, Carrie.
No, you can't call him. I promise you, he won't answer. He's hunting polar bears right now, and he told me that he tried the new Popeye's biscuits. You get a Popeye, you like Popeye's chicken? He tried the new biscuits. They were fantastic. But no, you can't call him right now.
Get out of here. I'm gonna look into this. You better hope you're right.
No, I'm right.
Get out of here!
Did he say COVID was affecting his elbow?
His lung COVID moved into his elbow. People don't know about that. Very, very dangerous scenario.
Well, I guess I hope he's okay, but does that sound like bullshit to you? I mean...
Shout out to the cameraman on that Zoom.
This
Good
next
move.
match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Well, we've got a man coming out here with no theme music is what it looks like to me.
A man only known as the Misfit. No music, no adulation. We've looked more and more into this guy. Apparently his credentials make it so that he belongs here on the JCW roster, but we have no other information for him.
And his opponent.
A completely obscured face on the Misfit.
7 elephant tusks. He is from the deep, deep jungles of hell. He is the Tasmanian Devil. Tarzan.
Tarzan, they say, men are told to speak softly and carry a big stick. I think he just got the big stick part because I've never heard Tarzan speak.
Well, the Tarzanian Devil, Tarzan Duran, my understanding, he grew up in the jungle.
Absolutely a product of the jungle. He is a wild man. He's a scary individual. But I don't know if he's ever seen anybody quite like the Misfit.
No, Tarzan, even he seems taken aback by the mysterious stranger on the opposite side of the ring.
And once again, we know absolutely nothing about this guy other than the fact that he is absolutely vicious in the ring. He doesn't want any music. He doesn't want any fanfare. It's like the fans aren't even here to him.
That's right. I saw him in Detroit a few days ago in a very impressive outing from the Misfit, taking Tarzan down now. Going for that face lock there. Go ahead.
You know he's got that big front face lock. He's going to try and make sure Tarzan stays grounded. Tarzan can jump and hop and do all sorts of stuff, get all over the ring. But I think the Misfit wants to keep this grounded, and he wants to get it done and done. Not a flashy competitor.
Tarzan showing he can fly with that big arm drag and get a load of that Juggalo face paint on Tarzan as well.
Well, Tarzan has fully acclimated to the JCW world.
Went for a cutter, but the Misfit threw him far and off.
And once again, no flash, no style, just all substance with the Misfit. Driving his head right into that turnbuckle. Maybe leaving a little clown face paint on there.
And stomping a mud hole in him in the corner is the Misfit.
Beating him pillar to post, my friend.
Yeah, and we've seen Tarzan take a beating just a few days ago in Detroit. Tarzan was getting chokeslammed over and over again to the point where Kongo Kong actually stepped in and said, hey now.
You know it's got to be quite a beating when Kongo Kong says you've had enough. A resident of the Wild himself.
Yeah, 7 foot tall, painful Paul was putting it to Tarzan. Tarzan gets the boot up there, sees an opening, but no, comes crashing down on the knee of the Misfit.
A no-nonsense backbreaker. No flips, no twirls, no extra motion. This guy is just about winning the match.
Really no extra motion at all.
No emotions either. This guy's a blank slate.
And Tarzan is feeling it on that back, which has taken a real pummeling both here and in recent days. A chop sends Tarzan into the corner.
Tarzan taking a little walk with it, getting psyched up.
A little bit of irrational exuberance as Tarzan feeds off of the crowd of juggalos here, says bring it on, keep hitting me, and the Misfit obliges.
Now the Misfit getting a few in the corner. Tarzan's all over this motherfucker.
Nice reversal there from Tarzan, who is really lighting up the Misfit. Sends him into the far side. Misfit reverses. Ducks a line and bam, takes his head dang near off. Another one goes for a third kick. Where are we going now? Up and over. Tarzan knows how to fly and grip and stay in control like he's swinging from the trees. Comes across with that big neck breaker.
And he goes for a pin. And the Misfit kicks out.
2 count only.
Tarzan kicked the Misfit so hard he busted a hole in the top of that mask. That's from one of his bootlaces, I think.
Well, we may know sooner than later who this mysterious man is, as Tarzan now climbing, as is his wont, to the second turnbuckle. No make at the top. A little bit of funambulism like in the circus, but nobody home.
Nope, nobody home. Right back to the wilds of Borneo for Tarzan with that one, and there it is.
Whoa! That
I feel like
cutter,
that's a very familiar finishing move.
yeah, ricocheted off of the top rope with that cutter, and the Misfit gets the dub.
The Misfit!
Oh, and he doesn't want his hand raised. Look at that. Walking right to the back. A cold-hearted son of a bitch is this Misfit.
Just as you said, no emotion, no tell. I agree, some familiar moves there. It was enough to get the Misfit the victory over Tarzan Duran.
And the thing is, even if Tarzan figured out who he is, he can't fucking tell anybody.
I want to know more about this situation with the COVID and the elbow. Are we still going to see the match as planned tonight? What's the deal here?
I certainly hope we do see it, but Carrie Morton, COVID's a very serious issue, and if it's traveled down to his elbow, we need to take it seriously.
Let's see if we can get more on this.
Oh, I just got a video message from Ricky Morton, Carrie's dad. Let me see what this is.
Violet J, you know I'm Carrie's dad. Do not put up with his bullshit. He's always looking for sympathy. And you can find that between shit and syphilis in the dictionary. I'm not in Alaska hunting polar bear. What the hell did that come from? I'm right here at my house. And all Carrie James is doing is running for Mickey Knuckles.
And the mullet has spoken.
Now, Zach, I could not hear all of that, but I believe I was able to read lips to see the word bullshit, I believe is what his father said.
Yeah, I believe Ricky Morton just sold his son down the river.
This next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 217 pounds,
Here's your favorite song.
from Nashville, Tennessee, he is the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion and one part of the Southern Six. He is too hot to trot, Alex Taylor.
He's got beautiful gold around his waist. They're accompanied by a beautiful juggalette.
Too hot to trot, Alex Taylor, along with Carrie Morton and Silas Mason, picking up a lady on the way to the back.
Somehow, Carrie Morton seems quite all right now. I will tell them. Yes, he's been yelling at me about Karl Marx a lot today. I'm not really sure.
And his opponent,
I know these people are about to go crazy.
weighing in at 240 liters of gut rot, he is Louisville's town drunk. 2.
And there he is, the legend, the JCW Day Oneer, former 3-time JCW World Champion. And you know what happens here is I think he's going to pour some liquor into some faces.
Well, sip it on down, sip it on down, sip it on down, and pass it around. It is Too Tough Tony, baby.
Mr. Alex Taylor, and his NWA belt is not up for grabs, ladies and gentlemen.
Wetting the whistle of the Juggalos, and our ringmaster letting us know that this the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship is not up for grabs here.
Well, I wouldn't expect it to be, but it is still impressive to see the champion with it here. Reigning NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion is Alex Taylor. Also won the 2024 Crockett Cup with Carrie Morton.
Oh, the Southern Six are some of my favorite guys, but I gotta say, deep down, Too Tough Tony's my boy, and I love watching him do what he does. I'm quite conflicted here, Mark.
Well, these fans are clearly not. They're drunk, and they're happy, and they're for Too Tough Tony.
And now they're a little happier than they were before he came out. Now that they've got a little bit of a liquid encouragement from Mr. Too Tough Tony himself.
Tony just looks like he's having a good time all the time.
He is a non-stop party. Too Tough Tony took us out to the bar one night on the Train of Terror tour, bought the entire roster 2 bottles of Jägermeister, lined up those shots, and oh boy, did we sip it around and sip it on down, my friend.
Now you talk about a contrast of styles. Look at the difference between these two guys. Too Tough Tony is a legend and a veteran and clearly a legitimately tough man. Look at what's on the opposite side of the ring though. You've got
an Adonis? Oh, I understand what you mean. Listen, I wouldn't call Tony ugly, but that's something you chose to do, and I'm gonna let him know you said that.
That is not where I was headed. I'm just saying you've got a champion pro wrestler with quite a build and maybe less experience, but
Tony's sticking up that big sausage finger.
I'm not going to compete.
Look at the fucking hands on Too Tough Tony.
Look
at those big fucking monkey paws. That is a man from when men were men and sheep were nervous, Mark.
Hey, I'm just going to have to trust you on that one. Too Tough Tony can take a kick and he spit that liquor right out at the same time, sending Taylor up and over and down onto the floor.
A shot to the face, if there ever was one. And I think Too Hot to Trot might be blinded as well.
Yeah, that's got to burn.
And those big fucking gorilla paws right into the chest. And
look at this.
Tony holding it.
It's going to be much smaller paws now taking their shots at Alex Taylor.
Yep, here we go.
Look at this, these little kids. Look at this. Underage juggalos slapping the champ, can you believe it?
Oh, but a big throat thrust. Too Tough Tony celebrating with the Juggalo Nation. And Alex Taylor taking advantage.
Alex Taylor cutting him off, saying, let's get to business here.
Sending Tony ass first right into those children.
And Tony returns the favor. They need to pay attention to Jeff the ref's count and get this back into the ring. I believe that was 8. Too Tough Tony going to break up the count, but still does not seem anxious to bring this back in the ring. But hey, he's got a lot of help on the outside. Look at that! That kid just slapped Alex Taylor in the face.
What is this? Ralph, how many people are you going to interfere in this match? What is this, a 5-on-1, 6-on-1? The Southern Six had to come out here and beat the shit out of these fucking kids.
The Southern Six, somewhat uncharacteristically, just walked away and are really leaving their man in some peril here.
I'm sure they're watching on the monitors out back if they're done with the woman I saw them drag back there. Completely consensually, by the way. She loved it.
We're going to get back to live action in the ring now, sir, as Too Tough Tony climbing up to the second turnbuckle. He has his man exposed. Pinned down the arms and delivers a flurry of punches to the face of Alex Taylor.
He may not be able to say the alphabet backwards, but he can get the crowd to count to 10. Ooh, but Taylor crotches him right on the post. Right on the Too Tough testicles.
You really do have a lot of nicknames for those things, don't you?
Well, I'm nuts about them.
I don't know why I set you up for this.
Hey, we're having a ball. Sorry, don't get testy. The crowd letting Alex Taylor know how they feel about him, but I don't think he gives a fucking shit.
I'm not going to compete with the crowd when they are telling the story, making it very clear where their allegiances lie here, as a big elbow sends the former 3-time world champion down. Little bit of a lax cover, but I think
the Train of Terror tour, Silas Mason also almost knocked out Too Tough Tony's front tooth, and I think he might have let Alex Taylor know. Get him right in the mush.
A little bit loosened up then, is it?
Yeah, he was holding that tooth the whole end of the whole few last days of the tour. He took a real shot.
Well,
he's psyching up, and the crowd firmly behind Too Tough Tony.
He's got the crowd on his side and a belly full of liquor.
But he doesn't know which way is up after bashing his head on the back of the mat. And a little strut from Too Hot to Trot. Big knee drop.
Fargo strut.
Fargo? No, he didn't go there. He just went across half the ring.
As Alex Taylor knows that he has the upper hand in this situation, I would not let Too Tough Tony breathe for long. Creating a lot of space between the two.
I wouldn't let him breathe for long. He's going to melt the paint off the mat with that alcohol breath.
Hey, look, where did he just fall on?
His crotchal region.
I'm glad we're getting more scientific.
Oh, going for that big.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute, I don't know about that. Tony is standing.
This is a super duper plex.
All the way on the top rope. Are you shitting me?
In the fucking ceiling.
Oh! What a superplex! He may as well come off of the balcony here at the Hall in Little Rock.
And the crowd appreciates what these men are giving to him tonight here in Little Rock, Arkansas. Jeff the ref counting both men down.
Yeah, Jeff signaling that both of these men are still ready to continue, but they have until the count of 10 to respond. And I mean, my back hurt just looking at that. I can't believe Too Tough Tony could do that and then still stand up again.
And now that Too Tough Tony knows there might be a double counter, he said, sure, I'll have a double.
Big shot to the face and another one from those massive hands that you were admiring, Zach. Oh, knocks the wind right out of Tony on what's got to be a vulnerable back. Hooks the leg, and it is not enough to keep Too Tough Tony down.
You can't keep a good man down or Too Tough Tony.
I see what you did there.
Too Tough Tony struggling to his feet. Not the first time, not the last. Going for a 10 count of his own.
Yep, returning the favor. Some receipts from Alex Taylor, but no! Cut off by Too Tough Tony.
Well, he gets out of it.
Nope. Oh!
Small package.
Rolls him up.
Small package. That was your nickname in high school, right?
Thanks for assuming I went. Double clothesline takes both men down. Both men once again in a prone position here, needing to answer the 10 count, as Too Tough Tony has already shown what he is capable of in this contest, and the Juggalos in Little Rock are clearly on his side.
Here they are, eye to eye, face to face. Tony talking shit. Alex Taylor with the double bird.
Going blow for blow till they're back up on their feet here. Going straight fried Takayama here at the hall.
Fried Takayama, that's my favorite thing to get at a Japanese restaurant.
Who do you think's gonna come out on top of this exchange of punches here?
The guy with the giant fucking hands.
You know what? That makes sense.
Oh, and a
He
big
used his
fucking
feet
boot,
instead.
too.
He used his feet instead. The Too Tough Tony. If you were behind the line behind this guy in line at the grocery store, would you assume he could do that?
No, but Too Tough Tony thinking on his feet and thinking with his feet. Now going for this moonsault.
That is impressive.
The balance.
He can still get up and do that, and I would not want to be on the receiving end of it either.
Uh-oh, the only thing scarier than that hand when it's regular.
Oh,
It's
no.
when it's on fucking fire!
His fist
It's
is
on fire!
Come on!
Big meteorite by Too Tough Tony!
Hooks the leg, and that's it! Too Tough Tony has done it!
And your winner,
Too Tough Tony victorious. And my goodness, he makes it look easy.
And you can smell the burnt hair of Alex Taylor.
cannot be taken by a disqualification.
What is going on here? These guys are arguing amongst themselves here in the Southern Six, and they're coming out here. What in the world? Silas Mason is just completely blindsided Too Tough Tony.
Silas Mason jumping over that rope like a man half his size.
And Carrie Morton his elbow seems to be okay now. No wrap on it or anything. What is going on here?
And you could smell the burnt flesh of Alex Taylor.
We said that the numbers were clearly on Too Tough's side, and that is not the case any longer. As the remaining members, here comes Willie Mack and Mickey Knuckles. Mickey's got axes. Mickey's got 2 axes. And the Southern Six got out of here quick.
Willie Mack and Mickey Knuckles here for the save on Too Tough Tony, because that's Juggalo family, baby.
Along with your JCW World Champion, Willie Mack. Mickey's helping herself to a drink.
Look at this family portrait right here. Ooh, if I could only be that bottle.
There's a lot more business to settle between those 3 and the Southern Six.
There certainly is, my friend.
But in the meantime, as the party continues here in Little Rock, we want to get going with some business here in our tag team division. We want to talk to our from the JCW World Tag Team Champions. I believe we've got the Backseat Boys ready.
What up, Juggalos and Juggalettes? Backseat's back here in Little Rock, Arkansas, and we're here issuing our 5th open challenge for these JCW Tag Team Championships.
Now, when it comes to the Backseat Boys, Tommy and JP, there isn't a tag team out there who we haven't beaten in the Backseat Boys JCW Open Challenge, and there isn't a tag team out there in JCW or the entire world who can stop the Backseat Forever World Tour.
So if you have what it takes, come and step up. Come on, let's go get ready.
Backseats Forever.
That's right.
Ruffo,
Did you just hear that? Did you just hear that?
That's fucking entertainment.
I'm mighty surprised by what we just saw there.
Yeah, the Backseat
Give
Boys.
it up for the beautiful ring girls, ladies and gentlemen.
Backseat Boys issuing another open challenge, but right on their heels, Brothers of Funstruction heard the whole thing, and that's got to be on their minds coming up on our future events.
This next match is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Tag Team JCW Championship. Introducing first, weighing in at a combined weight of 470 pounds, from Little Rock, Arkansas, Action Jackson, and the genetic nightmare, the OMG!
The Backseat Boys have been fighting champions. You can't say anything else. Traveling all over the country, issuing open challenges far and wide. And today, it's the OMGs stepping up to take that challenge.
And their opponents, weighing in at a combined weight of 375 pounds, from Psychopathic Records, they are your current JCW Tag Team Champions, Tommy and JP Grayson, the Backseat Boys!
That's right, the Backseat is back, offering another open challenge tonight. One of the best things about the Backseat's title run is we get to see all the new talent that answers in every single town that they're in, and we get exposed to all these incredible wrestlers as we travel the country alongside JCW Lunacy.
Yeah, we saw them have an incredible contest in Detroit just this past weekend, and I'm sure it's going to be nothing less here tonight in Little Rock.
Lifelong juggalos, the Backseat Boys, in tribute to the original Backseat Boys. Even though they've lost their mentor, they are still bringing the heat and showing off those abs for all the juggalettes. And juggalos, if you're into that kind of thing. There's nothing wrong with that. I've been known to dabble.
Check out those masks.
Oh, these guys live and breathe Psychopathic Records.
Yeah, it's totally legit that these guys actually grew up idolizing the original Backseat Boys and wanting to make their way to Psychopathic. They've been in pro wrestling now for a decade, and they have made it here, and they're doing exactly that, living their dreams in JCW.
And once that JCW library goes up on the Triller app, if you're an eagle-eyed viewer, you're going to see these guys sitting in the crowd, growing up, getting ready to become wrestlers themselves, getting influenced by the original Backseat Boys and all the great tag teams we've had in JCW history.
Tonight, it is Mike Anthony and Action Jackson on the other side of the ring. I do believe it is Jackson starting out for his team. We going to see a lockup here? Maybe down
A little
low?
bit of hot dogging up top.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that phrase.
A little bit of hot dogging, grandstanding.
Okay.
Going for the handshake. Handshake into headlock, classic maneuver. A little chain wrestling to start us off.
Absolutely, got the wrist not letting go. And we see a reversal. We're going to see some fine tag team action here tonight. And whoever wins, it seems, pretty dang clear to me, is going to have the brothers of Funstruction looking at them down the line.
Oh, those clowns are certainly nipping at the heels of whoever's going to be holding those JCW tag team titles.
Big shoulder tackle. Up and
Big leapfrog.
there you go, and an arm drag to match. Beautiful drop kick.
Impeccable form. And look at the elevation on that backdrop.
JP Grayson bringing the heat. And that chop I felt from here makes the tag to Brother Tommy. Real life brothers are the Backseat Boys. And that's got to help a lot when it comes to working as a unit in the ring, don't you think?
Well, these guys spent their entire adolescence wrestling in the living room, going over moves, coming up with combinations. There's nothing like brothers in the ring. They've had their entire life to prepare for this moment.
The team they are facing off against makes their name here in the Southeast and has also been teaming together for quite some time, and also, at least in the case of the man currently in the ring, has some abs to show off as well.
Oh, quite the physique on this gentleman. And playing to the crowd a little, making the most of his time here in JCW with his debut.
Lighten up Tommy with those chops, but Tommy reverses it, opening up with some kicks instead and a big forearm.
Big spinning forearm by Tommy, taking him back to his brother.
Backseat Boys now two-time JCW Tag Team Champions, and as we head in their fifth match of this open challenge. Hook and a leg gets a 1 count only. JP now got
Maybe looking
both
for your
arms.
unprettier.
That's right. The Tommy knocker, if you will, but no.
Big lariat.
Yeah, that was forceful.
Maybe he took a little too much time going for that cover.
Yeah, gets only a 1 count there from Jeff the ref.
Oh. JP's back slamming into the turnbuckles with that one.
Yeah, JP in the wrong part of town as the challengers have successfully cut this ring in half. Beautiful short leg drop there.
And one thing, the problem with these open challenges, these guys are defending these titles everywhere we go, and a lot of these teams are coming in fresh. The Backseat Boys taking punishment everywhere they go. Even though they're winning, they're taking a beating some of these nights. And one day, one of their bodies might not be able to hold up to this continued open challenge as long as they keep getting fresh competitors full of piss and vinegar.
That's right, and the teams know that they can watch every show streaming on YouTube. They can scout every backseat match. That might not always be the case in the other direction. Ring successfully cut in half now for the challengers. A Manhattan drop. Holds on. Where's he going to take him? Oh, it's just there in the bear hug.
I thought he was going to go to flip him over his shoulder there, but you know what? Great strategy.
You know, it may be smarter to just keep them close. Don't allow the back seats to run, to fly, grab on, grab a hold. It may be the only way to try to neutralize the champions.
And if you cut the ring in half, you can't get any of those incredible double team maneuvers. Another big power slam right there.
Yeah, sending JP well into the mat.
The OMGs with a lot of high impact maneuvers here. All in a row. JP fighting them off.
Yep, catches a boot and an elbow, creates some space for JP. Second turnbuckle on the inside, a whoop whoop, and a big drop kick takes both men down.
And a boot for each of them. But JP's got to get over to his brother.
He's so close. Tommy reaching out for that tag. And a beautiful Inzy. Did you hear the smack of that one?
And Tommy coming in like a house of fire.
Big elbow. Another big drop kick. 2 feet there on the one man that time. Tommy remains in control with that leg lariat. Tag team action hot and heavy here in JCW everywhere we go.
The faster the pace of this match goes, the more it favors the Backseat Boys.
Ooh, mule kick right there into the gut, if not lower.
Mule kick? No, he kicked him in the stomach.
You really just do that all night, huh?
Get used to it, motherfucker.
This thing's breaking down. Jeff the ref letting it happen.
Complete chaos in the ring right now with both teams. The OMG setting up.
Backseat
but a little
sent to the middle.
do-si-do.
Kind of rug here in Little Rock.
Super kick.
Super kick to
and
both.
they're going for it.
And now that should be all for the champs to retain.
And your winners, and still JCW Tag Team Champions, Tommy and JP Grayson, the Backseat Boys.
The time for playing games is done. Adversaries are better off.
Your JCW Tag Team Champions, reigning and defending all over the country. If the open challenges continue, if it's someone else who we know we see regularly on the JCW roster, the tag action is hot here in JCW.
Come to a party, yeah. 'Cause the Backseat Boys are back.
The Backseat Boys are back indeed. And the crowd absolutely loves them. JCW fans from day one. The boyhood dream of two brothers.
And the Backseat Boys are back. It's time for us to conquer all. JP and Tommy are standing tall. We reach the top and never fall.
So just before that excellent tag team bout, we saw Carrie Morton out here. His elbow looked just fine. Don't you think? Does that mean he's wrestling tonight?
I wouldn't assume anything here in JCW Lunacy, but I think our commissioner might have something to say about it.
Let's try to find out.
Come in.
Oh, no, Mr. Violent. I heard that you wanted to see me. My elbow hurts so bad.
Yeah, I wanted to see you.
Yeah?
Turns out your old man is not hunting polar bears in Alaska. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's at home. No, he isn't.
No. He told me he's in Alaska.
Listen to me, Carrie. You are not getting out of this match tonight with Mickey Knuckles, all right? Get your fucking gear on, and you two idiots get your gear on.
No. Hold on. Carrie, cover your mouth.
Listen here, Jay. We have rights. You son of a... You son of a biscuit.
No,
You're a biscuit eater. That's what you are, Jay.
Listen, what do you...
I was supposed to be on vacation this week. Gary's got long COVID in his elbow.
Listen,
We haven't seen 18 weeks.
He's been missing.
Where? Yeah. Woo. Alex! Oh my God, you're alive.
Alex, I have been looking for you. I thought you were stuck in Detroit.
Shut up! Are you idiots here to work or fucking be pussy holes? Get your gear on. Get the fuck out of here. We get ready to wrestle.
No, we want fucking
Get out of here. We want fucking pussy holes. Get out of here. We want fucking pussy holes.
I don't want to wrestle.
What the fuck?
I think that about clears it up. I think we're seeing that tag match tonight.
I think we are definitely going to see that match this evening. Carrie Morton cannot hide.
Carrie Morton is going to have no choice but to meet Mickey Knuckles
This
one-on-one.
next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 210 pounds from Bristol, Tennessee. He is one part of the Southern Six. He is the Riz God, Carrie Morton.
The recuperative abilities of Carrie Morton coming back from a possibly fatal case of COVID in the elbow. Why? Because he's a consummate professional. He never takes no for an answer, and he is here to be a great professional wrestler. I, for one, am impressed.
Did he have a mask on his elbow?
Well, he was trying to keep people from getting infected. What if they touched elbows? That's how a lot of people say hello now in the COVID time, in the post-COVID world. And he just wanted to keep other people safe, because not only is he a professional, a consummate professional, he's a gentleman.
And his opponent, weighing in a whole lot of ass, she is the man from Nantucket, and everybody's favorite aunt, Mickey Knuckles!
Well, you say Carrie Morton is a gentleman. I'm not sure if that's true. But tonight, he's going one-on-one with the man from Nantucket.
Oh, and she's throwing axes.
No. See, you got it all wrong. You see, I had an injury to my elbow earlier, and I wasn't supposed to wrestle in the first place. But shut your mouth and let me talk. No, I'm not, I promise you. You got this all wrong. Commissioner J, I shouldn't be wrestling tonight. This is absolute bullshit. Take the microphone.
Once again, Carrie Morton just trying to be conscientious of the health of our competitors here in JCW.
Okay, but 4 days ago, it was a snake bite on his foot.
Yes.
And now it's COVID in his elbow.
He's snake bit. You just can't stop having these issues that keep him from being able to wrestle. Mickey Knuckles having none of it, though.
It's the dead of winter, and his elbow, COVID, come on. Obviously, this is about not having to step into the ring with anyone, but least of all, Mickey Knuckles.
Well, I'll step into the ring. I'll step into the bedroom with Mickey Knuckles any time of the week. Sign me up, Jay.
We're going to focus on this match that we have here between Mickey Knuckles, a juggalo through and through. Listen to this crowd.
Let's see if the referee takes away this axe or she's going to chop his fucking head off. The beautiful head of Carrie Morton. Sorry, I got distracted again.
Mickey Knuckles with that axe, and Carrie Morton, well, I can't really blame him for running away from an axe, but...
Mickey Knuckles, one of our great female competitors. Shout out to the Juggalo female heavyweight champion, Danny Moe, at home right now, recovering from a procedure. We love you, super talented, and we can't wait to see you back here at Lunacy. Shout out Danny Moe.
Carrie tried to sneak up behind Mickey Knuckles there, but it did not work.
Oh, great. Now the referee's blind. Carrie Morton doing anything he can to not lock up with Mickey Knuckles.
It is pretty dark in here. I'm not sure that I'd want to be wearing shades.
Well, one person I'll never throw shade at is Mickey Knuckles, the weapon of ass destruction herself. Crowd wants to see the axe.
The crowd is all about that axe.
And there's a few things I'd like to axe Mickey to do later.
Okay, really, we're just gonna focus on Mickey's wrestling here is what we're gonna try to do.
I'm doing my best. Man, what I wouldn't give to trade places with that axe right now. Right in the Shangri-La, a place I've dreamed of being for many years.
Mickey Knuckles is
Somebody from Ring Crew bring that axe over later so I can sniff the handle.
Jesus.
Jeez, I know, I bet it's great. A fine musk. Carrie Morton looks like he's running out of time to get away from this match.
That's right. Mickey has about as much fear as she does shame, neither very much.
Going for the big noogie.
Oh, but that allowed Mickey to get a hold of an arm and then a head, and there goes Carrie Morton.
Chin lock. Uh-oh. Thigh lock.
And Carrie Morton is about to get his bell rung.
I asked Mickey to practice that move on me before, but she kept telling me how to turn over on my stomach.
I bet that really hurt Carrie Morton's head, don't you think?
Oh, I'm sure. Listen, that's I would describe Mickey Knuckles as having a low center of gravity.
Yes,
so when she does a move like
fair.
that, it's all right down on the forehead of young Carrie Morton.
Carrie doing what he can to cut off that momentum, but it didn't work. He goes all the way up and over and across the ring, flipping off Mickey Knuckles, but she's just going to grab a hold of that appendage.
And another appendage. Both about the same size, I've heard.
Carrie coming in the hard way here, and he is going to have a long night.
Mickey makes me come the hard way.
Riding him like a pony. Look, it just doesn't stop.
Carrie Morton taking a well-deserved breather in the corner. Oh, but he's got to watch out. The crack of doom is coming soon.
He's going to get a breather in the corner, all right.
I have never wanted to be an in-ring competitor more.
Carrie Morton is clearly in another place. I'm not sure he really understands what. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mickey Knuckles finds nobody home because Alex Taylor came and pulled Carrie out of the way.
Alex Taylor here to make sure Carrie Morton doesn't get any shenanigans pulled on him. Now that we've seen Mickey Knuckles has friends in the back like Tuff, Tony, and Willie Mack, he wants to make sure that numbers game doesn't affect his good friend and confidant, Carrie Morton.
Dropping elbow after elbow is Carrie Morton. And what is the significance of what he's got wrapped around his head here? What's going on?
What is it?
Oh!
You just watched the guy get hit in the head with a flaming fist.
The fist?
Yeah, he's all burnt up. What, you think it was a fashion statement?
I sure hope not, because it's not working for that.
I'm glad he doesn't have COVID of the hair.
Are you kidding me?
It goes everywhere now. You got to read up on these things. InfoWars.
Beautiful drop kick by Carrie Morton, sending Mickey down into the corner prone.
Going for a bit of a steak face himself.
Carrie Morton with the receipt. Oh, Mickey's taking a bite out of him. Absolutely vicious.
Mickey Knuckles noshing on the perfect posterior of Carrie Morton. He's not having any of it, but she blocks it. She blocks it again. Give him a little head.
Headbutt right to the lungs and takes Carrie over in a suplex. Mickey is tough.
Mickey is tough as nails. She is one of the baddest bitches in the world. And God, I wish Alex Taylor would move right now so I could see that butt.
A juggalo from the very beginning, a hardcore icon in her own right. Mickey Knuckles with the waistlock, but watch out for Alex Taylor here on the outside of the ring, pulling Carrie, getting himself involved in this whole situation. And now Carrie stacks up, he's got a big handful of tights. And that's it, Carrie Morton stole one, he stole it.
And your winner, Carrie Morton!
That was clearly just thievery of the highest order. Tell me what you're feeling right now.
I am feeling scared for Carrie Morton. Mickey's got those axes back. Look at the wild-eyed lunatic, Mickey Knuckles in the ring. None too pleased with the outcome of that one. The straps have come down. These two big medieval weapons, and the axes aren't bad either.
Ah, my goodness, man. Look at this. She's flirting with you now. What is that?
That was my tip from last night.
Well, you know, I am new around here, and I very much appreciate the warm welcome that I've received from folks like you. I hope it continues. We've got some big dates coming up for JCW. We're going to be back in Detroit, a short walk from my home, December 19th at the Majestic Theater. And then I don't know if we've got graphics for this or not, but on the 21st of December, Big Ball's Christmas party in Columbus, Ohio. Will you be there?
Oh, I hope so, my friend. Wouldn't miss it.
We've got a full slate of events in January. On January 23rd, we are in Cleveland. January 24th in Nashville. 25th in Birmingham, Alabama. The 26th, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Then we're in Louisville the next night on the 27th, Joliet, Illinois on January 28th, and then that tour ends in Milwaukee on January 29th. Don't forget, we've got coming up Juggalo Weekend, February 14th and 15th in Worcester, Mass. at the Palladium.
And Christmas is coming, so get those tickets now. A great holiday gift or a stocking stuffer for the person you love.
I sure hope to catch as many of those shows as I can.
Absolutely, brother.
Let's get back up to the ring. We are keeping the action going here. We have a singles contest coming your way as we see our juggalette, our ring girl. Let's take it down to our ring announcer.
This next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 191 pounds, from Cleveland, Ohio, he is M-Dog 20, Matt Cross.
When you talk about capable, world-traveled wrestlers, decorated and phenomenal athletes, you cannot leave Matt Cross's name off of any list.
And his opponent, weighing in at damn near 400 pounds, he is from the deepest, darkest jungle.
Flying solo tonight
Kongo
is a very intimidating individual.
A horrifying sight to behold is one Kongo Kong, but this is a different Matt Cross than we've ever seen. He wanted another rematch for that JCW World Heavyweight title, and Commissioner Violent J basically told him, no, get to the back of the line. You lost your final shot.
That's right. There's no automatic rematch clause. You've got to earn your way back into that title contention.
Typically a fan favorite. Matt Cross, a different beast. All in himself lately. Absolutely a completely different competitor since getting that news.
Well, it took a long, long time for Matt Cross to earn that championship. He waited 20-some years in order to be JCW champion. It took him 3 tries in order to finally win that championship. So I can see why there's a real, an emotional attachment to getting the JCW World Championship back.
Well, this is a man who literally broke his neck for JCW, and after all he gave, I think maybe he thinks he deserves one more title shot, but Commissioner Violent J, all for new competitors getting a shot at the title, and I think he's pretty pissed about it. This is not the Matt Cross I have ever seen before.
Well, hey, if you want to work your way back into world title contention, you've got to beat some real opponents, some quality opponents, some ferocious, large men. And that's what Matt Cross has an opportunity to do here tonight against Kongo Kong.
And Kongo Kong, a former JCW champion himself, formerly under the tutelage of Jimmy Jacobs, out here on his own, and I don't think he needs a manager anymore.
Dropping a big leg the size of a tree trunk across Matt Cross's face.
This is just not the Matt Cross I'm used to. This is a guy I've been on the road with many times, Matt, and he's always been a sweet guy. He's always loved the fans. He's appreciated them. He lives for competition. And the Matt Cross that's shown up since being told he can't get another shot at the JCW title, bit of a bastard.
Kongo Kong turning his ire toward the referee, and that is not going to benefit anybody.
Jeff the ref looking like a suckling pig to Kongo Kong. He can pick his teeth and his bones if he wants to.
Now, as I said, Matt Cross is just an incredible athlete, an incredible pro wrestler, just barely got out of there in time. So I would put Matt Cross up against anyone in the world, but there's a real size discrepancy here.
Oh, Matt Cross basically just ran into a fucking brick wall with Kongo Kong, that big body block. And another one.
Another one sending Matt Cross over that middle strand, and Kongo Kong is firmly in control of this contest.
Like getting hit with a fucking avalanche, guy the size of Kongo Kong.
I'm sure Kongo would like another shot at that JCW World Championship himself.
Oh, he's got a big hold of that trapezius muscle. That's a nerve hold. So when something like that is put on you, you can't move your entire body. The pain's excruciating.
That's suddenly much better biology than you were giving us before, but you're correct.
Well, I'm smarter than I look. He's fighting out of it. Big elbow to the gut.
Yeah, back on both of his feet as Matt Cross delivers some elbows, but no, eats an elbow from the massive Kongo Kong.
What a treat for these JCW fans to see two former champions duking it out here. The size discrepancy is not the only big stylistic difference. Two very, very different men. But don't forget, Kongo Kong, very agile, very light on his feet. Goes for that big cannonball and misses.
Yeah, Matt Cross is pretty agile himself, and he got out of the way in the nick of time here. Gets a big running start and a big boot.
I think that's called a bicycle kick, Matthew. Going for another one? Bicycle kick. He got a bicycle kick.
Kongo Kong has not left his feet.
He ducks the clothesline.
It's a line, and oh, a big forearm sends the big man wobbling off into the ropes. Another boot, and there goes the tree. Hooks the leg. One count only. Are you kidding me?
Kicks out at one after those three giant shots and the big forearm. Kongo Kong must have a head made of fucking cement.
Matt Cross sees an opening, and it looks like he may be taking it up to the top rope now. Kongo Kong spots him, runs in. Matt's out of the way, off the other ropes, up, and nope, he got caught. Kongo Kong caught him. Oh, it takes out the referee.
Oh, he's going for it.
Oh, it's the cross cutter.
Big
cross cutter.
But there's no ref.
Hooks the leg, and no, there's no ref here to count it. Second time we've seen that big move tonight, and it knocked this big man out.
Jeff the ref out cold. Matt Cross, none too pleased. This was his moment in the sun.
Yeah, this was absolutely a chance for Matt Cross to rack up a W that he needs on his road back to the world title.
Trying to slap Jeff the ref awake. Lifted him up by the belt.
Maybe we just got another referee somewhere or something. I mean, we've got to be able to do something here. The referee is just out on his feet, and now he's out of the ring.
And he takes out the garbage, sending Jeff the ref out. big throat thrust.
Yeah, by now, Kongo Kong back on his feet. It's another cross cutter. Matt Cross now up to the top turnbuckle. But what in the world? Tarzan's out here. You know, we said earlier that it was Kongo who prevented Tarzan from taking a third choke slam. I suppose Tarzan returning the favor, but he's just interfering in this match now.
Yeah, Tarzan Duran coming out and saving Kongo Kong from a big stomp. Matt Cross absolutely furious.
The Tarzanian Devil in the ring, no referee. Matt Cross disconsolate and just throwing beer cans, throwing balloons around.
This is not the Matt Cross we have ever seen before. Throwing a temper tantrum on the side of the ring.
Yeah, this is not going to help anybody win a match or win a world title. I have no idea what's going on with Tarzan here.
But look at these two monsters from the jungle, eye to eye. Maybe seeing a little common ground.
Well,
Turn I make. Everywhere I go, keep getting effed. I'm sick of it.
well, Matt Cross is clearly pissed.
Matt Cross with some vitriolic words for the camera. I don't know if we can play what he just said. Kongo Kong and Tarzan looking at each other, letting each other know. Maybe they have a little more in common than we think.
Tarzan out of here now. There's clearly more to this story to develop in the weeks and months to come. The Juggalos aren't happy.
No, they are not happy at all. They wanted to see a decisive finish to that match. Two former JCW champions, and I think they were robbed of a clean finish. And I think listen, at the end of the day, it was Matt Cross who threw Jeff the Ref out of the ring. So he's the one that robbed these people of a decisive finish. Either way.
Yeah, I can understand.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match ends in a no finish.
No contest here. I can understand why Matt Cross would be upset, but to just throw the opportunity away, to throw a referee, I mean, that's clearly some poor sportsmanship, and he's clearly upset. Maybe he has a right to be, but that was shocking.
Disturbed, deranged. This is not the Matt Cross we are used to in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, well, we are getting further and further into the card here, and I'm a little bit hungry. I don't know about you, but I wonder if there's any food around backstage.
Oh, I hope there is. The catering has been pretty good on this tour. Let's see what we've got, my friend.
Yeah, let's.
Oh, man. I've been lumberjacking all damn day, and I am hungry.
I'm Luigi Primo, and I make the best pizza. Lumber Mike, you've been working so hard in the mill, and I make you a special pizza.
Make me a pizza?
From a Little Rock.
Oh. I mean, damn, Luigi, that looks pretty all right, man, but I like my pizza a little more, spicy.
Like with the crushed red pepper, or...
That's not what I mean. I mean...
Oh.
Spice.
Is that a Parmesan?
Yes, extra Parmesan, man. You want some? Yo, I'm with it. Oh, yeah. Cheers.
I'm going back in time. This next match is a six-man tag match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 215 pounds, from Charlotte, by God, North Carolina, he is your JCW American Champion. He is the Obsession, Caleb Conley.
The very first, the inaugural JCW American Champion coming out to the displeasure of the crowd gathered here tonight in Little Rock.
I'll tell you what, I was here when this man won that championship at the gathering of the Juggalos. He is here to make an impact here in Lunacy.
Introducing one of his partners, weighing at 15 stone, from Beverly Hills, he is the Richie Boy, Brian Wellington.
Richie Boy Briar Wellington, another former JCW champion, alongside his manservant Jeeves. These guys have been balling across America, making dollars, making cents, and making friends in Caleb Conley.
It is an impressive pairing.
Weighing at damn near 400 pounds, from the Redwood Forest, 7 foot tall, painful Paul.
And talk about impressive. The 7 foot tall, painful Paul lumbering his way to the ring.
That's right, Paul, one half of the Redwood Giants here tonight, joining Caleb Conley and Briar Wellington, and that really is a menacing trio.
He's a menacing onesome.
Yeah, I mean, he's the size of 3 guys all on his own, is Paul.
And their opponents, introducing first, weighing in at 2 cords of seasoned oak firewood, from the forest of New Mexico, Lumber Pit Mike.
Here he is, the man of 1,000 gimmicks, Lumber Pit Mike. Fully decked out in Canadian formal wear.
He sure is. And yet another axe. An axe pick, I suppose.
Well, his axe is nowhere as big as Mickey's.
Or Paul's, likely.
Yeah, well.
Introducing his partner, weighing in at 170 pounds, from the old country, Luigi Primo!
Luigi Primo, the most popular pizza maker I've ever known in my life.
If there's one thing these juggalos love as much as wrestling, it's pizza!
I know I do.
All right, we've got a lumberjack and a pizza man. What could top that?
Well, I think we already got a taste, if you will.
Partner, weighing in at 62 kilos, from Crystal Mountain, Columbia, he is the Devil's Dealer, Kyle King.
Cocaine coming on fast.
And these people love cocaine! Slink into the ring. And say what you want about cocaine, the guy can take a bump. If you ask me, cocaine's got this one in the bag.
Caleb Conley, least of anyone in this match, really can't be accustomed to or fond of the sort of silliness that's on the other side of the ring.
Accustomed is what I'm going to order from Luigi's Pizza Parlor later. I'm thinking half sausage, half anchovy. Luigi looking to start the match.
Is it Luigi or is it Cocaine? It looks like it's Luigi. In there with Richie Boy himself, Briar Wellington, and his manservant Jeeves on the outside. Tell me, how much money do you think Briar pays Jeeves?
I think Jeeves is very well taken care of. He's going to have quite the retirement fund, but say what you want. Luigi Primo and Richie Boy Briar Wellington, both men who know how to use their dough.
Primo showing that he has the fans on his side far more than Briar Wellington does here or just about anywhere.
Well, Briar Wellington has a lot of great investments. Maybe this is Luigi Primo's chance to get a piece of the pie.
I just have a little bit of trouble with this idea that, like, Briar is rich.
Oh, he's rich isn't the word. He's wealthy. As my grandma would say, he's got more money than good.
Luigi Primo stuck in a precarious situation here, shoots Briar off, but no, Briar takes the pizza maker down, but Luigi never stops rolling that dough.
No, it keeps spinning and spinning, possibly a big distraction. Let's see who's gonna get. Let's see who's gonna give the tag to.
He went to tag Caleb, and Caleb said, "No, that's okay." This crowd really doesn't like Briar Wellington.
No, they're not fans. I don't think they recognize true excellence in monetary decision making.
Got the wrist lock there, does Luigi Primo. Briar trying to complain that he's pulling hair. Briar's got a lot less hair than just about anyone in this match.
Doesn't mean it doesn't hurt when you pull on it.
Look at that. Luigi can hold a hammerlock and spin that dough at the same time. He got caught with an elbow, but no, Primo still staying on top. Other deep arm drag. And now Caleb Conley taking one for the team. He does. Literally, hip toss sends Caleb down. Not doing any better against Luigi Primo is Caleb Conley.
And he's got the headlock. The head in one hand, the pizza in the other.
Yeah, this guy just keeps making pizza.
Oh, that's gotta be cocaine!
You've been waiting all day to say that, haven't you?
I wait every day to say that.
Meeting of the minds there. Caleb Conley getting the better of his opponents, catches the leg and a nice open hand slap, but Cocaine comes back with the kick.
Ooh, what a maneuver by Cocaine.
Spins him all the way down, around and down. Caleb Conley tagging in the Giant. That is a very apt word to describe this man. More than 7 feet tall is Painful Paul. And in on the other side comes Lumber Pit Mike.
And yet, maybe he's the only man that could chop down that giant redwood. But if he does, he's gonna need a weapon.
I get it. The Lumberjack versus the Redwood ducks the line, has a few punches, but I mean, how can anybody really get the upper hand against a guy the size of Paul? Look at how broad his chest is.
And Cocaine gets the tag.
Cocaine gets caught.
Jinx, you owe me some coke.
Oh!
Oh, and a big boot to the temple of Caleb Conley from his own partner, 7 foot tall, Painful Paul. Richie Boy trying to...
Inadvertently taking out his partner. Richie Boy trying to make up for it, but Cocaine still getting the better here. The Giant finally disentangled himself from the ropes. Oh, there's something in the eyes!
What was that?
I don't know. That was that cocaine's own baggie that went into his eyes? I'm not sure.
I don't think that was cocaine. That wasn't cocaine.
What does that say?
I think that might be ketamine.
There was a K on that baggie.
That K is for ketamine. Oh, he's slowing down now.
What the hell is going on?
It's cat tranquilizer, you nerd.
But what? It just got thrown in this guy's face?
Yeah, and now it's reversing the effects of what usually keeps cocaine motivated. He's finally been leveled out.
Yeah, he sure does look to have slowed down. Caleb Conley grabs the waist. O'Connor roll.
Up.
2 count only, but Caleb holds on. And he's got cocaine all tied up. The Giant across the ring takes out the Lumberjack. Breyer takes out Luigi Primo.
And a little photo opportunity.
Jeeves is taking photos. My goodness.
Well, you know, he wants something to send back to the family back home. Let him know he's a big, successful pro wrestling manager.
You think Jeeves has a family?
That man has a family, and they love him dearly.
Cocaine is looking for the tag, but he isn't even halfway across the ring and moving in slow motion.
Cocaine moving as fast as he can after that face full of ketamine.
Face meeting the top turnbuckle now, and here comes 7-foot-tall, Painful Paul. A clubbing blow.
Never mind ketamine. Painful Paul's just plain fucking mean. Driving Cocaine into the corner.
Painful Paul.
Big whip.
Absolutely having his way with a much smaller competitor who no longer is showing superhuman speed and strength. Easy scoop up, can place him down anywhere he wants, and he drives Cocaine into the mat.
Cocaine, not usually one to get stepped on, but tonight, it seems they have found the antidote.
Tag now into Caleb Conley, who faces a prone opponent who has perhaps been drugged into not even being able to compete.
He's moving as fast as he can right now.
He probably thinks he's moving just as fast as he ever was. And Caleb Conley just going to slow things down even more with a chin lock here, cut off some of the air supply, some of the flow of blood to Cocaine's head, and facing him away from his partners. That man has no idea where he is right now.
Cocaine, all he can see is the ring lights blasting in his eyes. I would assume those pupils pretty dilated right now.
Cocaine trying his best to fight out of this, but Caleb, clear-eyed, scoop and a slam down hard into the mat, and here comes Richie Boy. Cocaine has no idea how far he is from his partner.
Nothing fancy about that, just a good old-fashioned back rake to Cocaine.
Richie's got a foot. He ducks the Inzi, holds on. Cocaine coming out the back, but no, he is caught and driven into the wrong part of town.
And Cocaine stuck in no man's land. The wrong side of the tracks is where you will find Cocaine today.
Well, very fair point. There he goes. In comes Luigi Primo, and he's smacking everybody with that pizza dough. There goes Caleb. There goes Breyer. There goes Caleb. Paul gets some on the outside. Breyer goes down.
The oven is on full blast with Luigi Primo. Getting charged up.
Going up, but stays in control, does Luigi Primo, sending Caleb Conley down to the mat. Big neck breaker. Luigi Primo has got this, but no.
Oh, he's got him by the ears.
7-foot-tall, Painful Paul. And there comes Lumber Pit Mike trying to get an advantage, climbing up to the second rope, now the third. All the way up on the top with the double X handle. And that Redwood still has not fallen. Oh, gets distracted by the pizza dough. And a cutter sends the Giant reeling. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
And a super kick sends the Giant over while both of his hands were tied, and Cocaine has re-upped.
And Cocaine goes fucking crazy. He's going for the double Coke slam.
He hits it.
Oh, yes.
Dive to the outside, but no. That is not going to work against a man 4 times his size.
But another double axe handle from the Lumberjack.
And that takes the Redwood down. Primo all alone in the ring now. Caleb looking for a big line, but no. Primo firmly in control.
Oh, but Caleb backs out of it.
Yeah, Caleb came out the back door, didn't even care about that. What is this? Jeeves just took out the referee.
Jeeves is having a word with the referee right now to make sure everything's getting called fairly.
Breyer reverses the small package, but it's reversed again. Breyer baiting Mike in, throws him to the outside, and once again reverses that small package.
Ref, get in there! There's a pin finally! There's a pin!
And that's it.
And your winners, the team of 7-foot-tall Painful Paul, the Ritchie Boys, Ray Wellington, and Caleb Conley.
What shenanigans in that, huh?
Shenanigans, some would call it. Some would call it great strategery by a genius like Ritchie Boy Breyer Wellington, like an athlete like Caleb Conley, and an absolute monster like 7-foot-tall Painful Paul. Jeeves, you know you're my fucking boy. That's right, Jeeves. Listen, nobody here loves cocaine and pizza more than me, but even I have to recognize perfect strategy.
I didn't know that anyone did drugs in Little Rock. I can't believe it.
There's more than a Little Rock here in Little Rock tonight.
Well,
You're sick of my shit already, aren't you?
It just keeps coming, folks. Before we get to our main event, we want to take time to thank some of our great sponsors. This and all of JCW Lunacy brought to you by Only Wrestlers. What do you know about Only Wrestlers?
Only Wrestlers, absolutely phenomenal. If you want to follow all your favorite wrestlers, get to know them, be a part of their life, Only Wrestlers is the place for you.
And we want you to check out JCW on all social media platforms. I see on the screen there, we've got your Instagram follow, Juggalo Championship Wrestling. We've also got plenty of merchandise available here tonight, and also online. You would check out the Psychopathic Vault.
Absolutely, my buddy.
And I think, are we looking at future Triller shows to come here? Or do we just want to get back to the ring for some action? We've got a ring announcer. We've got a main event coming up, folks. JCW World Championship champion coming to the ring soon.
Fuck yeah, that's what I want to hear.
I'm excited for this one. We've got 2 big guys who are going to go and just beat the hell out of each other is what I expect.
Silas Mason, the biggest man to ever live, been absolutely kicking ass and taking names his entire time here in JCW.
This next match is our main event. And it is for the JCW World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, weighing in at damn near 300 pounds, coming at you live straight from the 865 in the great state of Tennessee. He is one part of the Southern Six, and the biggest man to ever live. He is the Thrill Billy, Silas Mason.
Accompanied to the ring by his partners and all of their miladies tonight.
Oh, absolute malaise and anger from the Southern Six, but never a bigger opportunity they've ever gotten than letting Silas here get a shot at Willie Mack at the JCW World Heavyweight title.
And I believe that was him bidding his partners adieu. Silas is going to do this one-on-one. Do you believe that? I
believe
hope so.
Silas Mason is a man of his word and a hell of a competitor. I think Willie Mack's got his work cut out for him.
Now, he calls himself the biggest man to ever live. He's not even the biggest man who I've seen on this event tonight. So why do you think he says that about himself exactly?
And his opponent, weighing in at 285 pounds, from South Central LA, he is your current JCW World Heavyweight Champion. He is the Chocolate Juggalo, Willie Mack.
The JCW Heavyweight Champion of the world. He got it because he earned it. And tonight, he's got to defend it against one hell of a competitor in Silas Mason.
And Silas Mason does call himself the biggest man to ever live. I don't think he's talking about his stature. I think he's talking about his height when he's laying down. Come on, how could you have a haircut like that and unless you're letting the world know you got something to show off? Referee here letting each of these men know.
That's what it's all about.
A very important matchup tonight. Silas here getting the chance of a lifetime to face the Chocolate Juggalo, Willie Mack, in front of a crowd of rabid Juggalos.
And that's what it's all about, the JCW World Championship that has been held by so many legends of our sport.
Some of the greatest wrestlers in the world have held that title, and I'm sure Silas would love to add his name to that list.
Silas is just so big and strong and capable of an athlete. I think this is a fair contest. There's no mismatch here. These two guys are going to beat the hell out of each other.
Oh, and no small potatoes is Willie Mack himself. So I'm absolutely dominate on that Train of Terror tour.
Willie Mack off to a hot start here in our main event, punishing Silas.
Silas has an answer for it.
A big leg lariat by the champ takes Silas down. The Southern Six have really just been the bane of JCW and of all of the Juggalos in attendance here tonight.
But damn, that music's good.
It is a catchy song.
Wow!
Beautiful suplex!
Holy shit!
And you know, folks have done a great job of trying to keep the ring clean, but I think Silas just came down in a pile of white powder there, bringing the champ to the outside.
The snap on all these moves Willie Mack does, so crisp.
Willie Mack is so good.
A generational talent if there ever was one, Willie Mack. Whoop.
But the metal barricade, the
right
great
across
equalizer. Yeah, you see Willie there grasping. I see him grasping his throat.
Yeah,
sucking in
trachea
air.
full of steel guardrail right there for Willie Mack. Silas John with the crowd. He's not here to make any friends. He's got his friends already. They're called the Southern Six.
And, you know, he's got a lot more enemies than he does friends, but right now he's just got to focus on Willie Mack.
Quite a handful, I'm told. Willie Mack not afraid to do a little twist in it.
A big
little one-on-two action.
Of the biggest man to ever live, shot 2/3 of the way across the ring.
Silas begging off. I think it's a trick. I wouldn't trust him. I don't know what it says about this guy. I wouldn't trust him.
Well, you know, we've only seen them steal a few wins just already tonight, so that might be one good reason.
Willie Mack gearing up. Silas dodging it. Whoa.
Willie grabs a hold, hangs on. Where's he going to take the big man? It's up and over with a beautiful German suplex.
Big German. Silas getting over to the corner, trying to protect himself here, making sure Willie Mack can't get the pin.
Shoots Silas off. Challenger goes all the way up and over. Oh my God, he just got all the way, thrown all the way, and what? There goes, why did he do that? Why is he attacking the referee?
I think that ref was up to no good. He didn't trust him.
What in the world? Is Silas even here to win a match? He's turning his back on his opponent, which certainly isn't a good idea when you're in there with Willie Mack.
I think he knew that referee was up to no good. He was gonna fuck him, and Silas said, fuck that shit. Whoop.
Up and all the way down goes Silas. And now, what? Hey, what? Carrie Morton just came and smacked my table. Carrie Morton
courageously, once again, out to the ring after his elbow COVID. He's not going to let something like that stop him.
Wait a minute. Here comes Too Tough Tony and Mickey Knuckles.
7-6 getting cornered.
No axe this time, but I'm pretty sure they're both drunk.
Mickey Knuckles making her butt talk at them.
It's a no good match.
And it looks like the Southern Six are hightailing it. You think they'd be home here in Arkansas. But I think Arkansas, their asses getting kicked as they face the team of Willie Mack, Too Tough Tony.
These good juggalos deserve
and
to
the love
see...
of my life, Mickey Knuckles.
Okay. But we deserve to see a match here, folks. What is going on? The referee's counting.
He's counting them out.
He's counting them out. This match is still on, and
it's still
Silas
going.
is getting counted
It's still
out.
going. It's still going.
There's the ref. He's counting, Carrie. What do you mean, no?
Stop the count!
How could I stop the count? He's the referee.
This is the highest number these guys have ever heard.
Are you guys going to fight or not? Carrie, get your man back in the ring. Carrie, what are you smiling about, man? Get him back in the ring.
Silas choosing to live another day.
And your winner is still JCW World Heavyweight Champion, Willie Mack.
What a bunch of cowards.
Hey, listen. These guys have careers to protect, and if I was looking down the ramp at those three, I'd head back to the fucking locker room myself. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe I spoke too soon.
What's hot to try doing in front of my face here? Why are they here now? They already ran away. They already gave up the match.
Looking like quite the showdown.